I was just 19 or just over 19, little under 20. At 19, we were just wild creatures, okay? I chose not to go to the next aspect of education. Because of that, family had become a little bit angry with me and they thought I'm just throwing away my life and whatever. This coming year, I hope every one of you will address this fundamental aspect. Are you living to be free, to be liberated, or are you living just to establish more and more bondage in your life? Because bondage is a definition of life. You know, this happened to me one day. I was just 19 or just over 19, little under 20, and I decided to start my own farm. And because I chose not to go to the next aspect of education, which was to go for masters in the university. Because of that, family had become a little bit angry with me and they thought I'm just throwing away my life and whatever. I have thrown it away at you. Don't waste it. So, I was… You know, when you're 19, how much… It's not like today, there's somebody is claiming he's a 13-year-old but he's a CEO of some big company. Those are not the days. At 19, we were just wild creatures, okay? So, at 19, I'm trying to raise fund among my friends and start a enterprise. So, I'm on a… not a shoestring budget, Velcro budget. Everything hurts, you know. So, I'm on a Velcro budget and I just have one labor. And I build the whole farm myself with my own hands, from making the fences to building the buildings. I'm saying I can still do brick masonry, carpentry, welding, everything, because I did everything at that time myself. And then I had taken a small loan from a bank. Then they had to come for a completion certificate. And they came and looked at it and said, "It's not complete." I said, "Why?" They said, "It's not painted." I said, "God damn it." It's in a remote place. Why should I paint it? They said, "No, unless it's painted, we can't give you completion certificate." This is the time when every rupee hurts. Then I go and look around where paint, I look to the paint shop, it's all too expensive for me. Then I go to a friend who was doing military engineering contracts. And he said, "I got some waste paint, I'll give you at a nominal price." So I went to him and bought. I thought there will be colors to choose. I went there, he had only one farm blue, which is the worst color that I would ever use. And he said, "This is the only color." And almost at no price, he gave it to me. So I brought this and I dipped a brush and I don't want to waste time on painting because first of all, I don't believe this building needs painting. It was mud color because I had used, a mixture of mud and lime to build this, and it was mud color. That's why in Vengeance, all the buildings in Isha Yoga Center are mud color. Then I don't want to waste time on this, so I dipped this big brush and just walk like this, holding it on the wall. Then initially it came out thick, and as I went simply, still I'm thinking, why the hell do they want this building painted? I cannot understand why it needs to be painted, where in a very remote place I am. Then as I do this, then the paint came out thick and then, lighter, 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 became nothing. I looked at this and then I burst into tears and I sat down there, spent half a day with this one paint stroke. I can never forget that paint stroke, because suddenly I realized the whole creation is just this. From the gross physicality of definitions to various other aspects and dimensions of life, to consciousness which is definitionless. So that one paint stroke made me realize something. I was about 3 days late on my painting but I'm just saying this because this is all it is. Life is moving from clear definitions to definitionless space. A human being has to be in a definitionless space. This definition of race, religion, nationality, ideologies, philosophies, how much pain we have caused to ourselves and each other? How much? It's you cannot gauge it, how much pain we have caused and how much pain we continuing to cause simply because we are trying to create artificial definitions to a life that cannot be defined. So this is what yoga means, that the definitions of the body, the definitions of the boundaries of our mind, we obliterate this and become definitionless, because that is the nature of the existence.